We are today with Kai Brand-Jacobsen, the president of Peace Action Training and Research Institute of Romania, PATRIR. Kai is expert in complex conflicts and crises around the world. He has been working for more than 20 years in critical situations across all continents and many of the most challenging war zones and crisis situations at invitation of the United Nations. Kai, a lot of people is doing what they can individually, okay? I also had this co-CEO of my company, Rahela Vlaza, that went to the border to help. I hosted yesterday a refugee here in Cluj, and many people. I just received a message from an Italian restaurant that said, tell us how we can help. So it is important, the role of the individuals, but maybe coordination is as well important. Can you tell us something about that based on your experience?
Thank you very much, Antonio. Firstly, it is wonderful and it is incredibly important and necessary to have people becoming involved and have people supporting. But exactly as you said, we need that support to be coordinated. Right now, there is the risk and even the reality of chaos, as so many people are going up to the front, going in individual vehicles because they want to help and they're trying to do that. But when everyone goes up individually, it makes it extremely difficult for those who are organizing response along the border. What we are asking people is, let's help. Your involvement, your contributions are necessary, but let's do it by organizing and coordinating together. We're creating reception centers, civil society and agencies all across Romania in every single town are organizing and creating reception centers in each community. These are areas where people who wish to contribute can bring the supplies and resources needed. From those centers, we are then organizing coordinated transportation to areas along the border where we have reception areas. At those reception areas, we're then coordinating to make sure that the resources reach where they are needed. We're doing this at 3 levels. The first is providing humanitarian response for refugees who are coming across the border. The second is to organize together with international organizations and civil society on the Ukrainian side to make sure we're getting supplies to civilians who are being affected by the war inside Ukraine, across the border, and to those that need them. The third, if the situation continues and worsens, we're getting ready within cities across Romania to also have support for refugees that will be coming into the large areas. And then in addition to the humanitarian supplies, also working to coordinate so that we have housing, accommodation, and all of the support that's needed for refugees when they're coming to our cities.
Thank you, Kai. But then, so you are in Cluj, you are coordinating actions in Cluj. Which is the best way for the people to stay tuned with you and provide help to your operations?
So the first thing to say is there are a lot of great organizations and great actors that are becoming involved in the effort within Cluj. What we are all doing together is working to organize. We have a meeting in just a few hours now that the Institute put forward together with the City Hall to bring together all of the major organizations in Cluj that are part of this response. We'll have a meeting today at 3 o'clock. And then tomorrow we will be announcing an open meeting for volunteers, companies, organizations, and everyone that wants to come and take part. We'll be having a meeting where we will create task forces. We will identify and map, update people on what the needs are, what contributions are needed, and how they can become involved. We're also reaching out to companies in Cluj, asking them to become reception centers essentially within their companies, encouraging their staff and their employees to become involved, bringing together resources. We will then coordinate with them to get those resources to our storage areas. We're also asking companies that have expertise in storage and transportation to coordinate directly with us. And we have an information blast that will be going out to them later today to let them know how they can become involved. So yes, they can get in touch with us directly, but also an entire architecture of support is being set up. One for humanitarian response on those 3 levels I mentioned, to the border inside Ukraine and cities. 2 for refugee support and response. 3, logistics and coordination so that we're all working together. 4 will be on information and communication to make sure that we're getting the information out to people so they know what's happening and how they can get involved. And 5th is a task force for volunteer coordination. We have materials being put together on all of this to get it out. And also friends and people around the world who want to support can contribute also by making donations, which are then going 100% to provide humanitarian assistance for people at the border and for civilian populations in Ukraine.
Thank you, Kai. Thank you for your time in this moment when you are 24 hours a day fully involved in this crisis, and keep us informed on what you are doing, and I for sure will spread the information. Now you are
Antonio,
fully
I
informed.
will do that, and if I can, I also just want to show you what is happening here as we speak. This is a shipment that is going up right now. Everything you see has been brought here by people all across the community. We've had an endless stream of people coming all throughout the day, bringing donations, bringing contributions. We have a huge team of people that is working to sort them. And we have just been filling, you can see here, this truck that is going up now and will be leaving shortly. We've had children here helping, people from the community, from the neighborhood, from different organizations. Everyone is getting involved, and we need that spirit. We need all of us working together, contributing. The need inside Ukraine is huge, but again, as we've said, we need that to be coordinated and to work together to make sure we're getting the right resources, what is needed, to the people who need it.
Thank you very much, Kai, and let's stay connected and exchanging information and updates.
Thank you, Antonio.
Thank you. Thank you.